Strap in, folks. Here on CognitionChunks, we're rocketing into day 2 of becoming a bass virtuoso, or at least less terrible. Yesterday, we fumbled through finger exercises like teenagers learning to text. Today, we're scaling the mountain of, well, scales. Guitar. Episode 2, The Scales of Justice, and Timing. Segment 1, the pre-game show stretching your bass muscles. The scene, think of this as the pre-flight safety demonstration for your bass journey. We're going back to basics: good posture, the 4 legendary strings, and the note patterns that we learned as if we were spelling cat in kindergarten. Basically, spell E, F, G and ABC before you spell disaster. Segment 2, unlocking the bass vault, scales 101. The scene, ever played a video game and found that magic item that made your character almost invincible? That's what scales are in music. For the uninitiated, meet the E minor pentatonic scale, your cheat code to sounding like you know what you're doing. It's your E, G, A, B, D, A.K. A. Every good bassist deserves applause. Segment 3, the E minor pentatonic scale, your new BFF. The scene, it's like your first skateboarding lesson, only less chance of a scraped knee. We're going to shred that fretboard up and down with the E minor pentatonic scale. You'll start at a snail's pace, think Zootopeia's DMV sloths, and gradually work your way up to cheetah speed. Segment 4, the metronome, your rhythmic drill sergeant. The scene, if your bass guitar is your weapon, the metronome is your aim assist. Starting at a cool, relaxed 60 BPM like a tortoise leisurely eating a salad, you'll align your notes as if you're matching puzzle pieces in Tetris. Segment 5, the convergence when scales marry timing. The scene, here's where the E minor pentatonic scale meets its soulmate timing. Initially, each note is like a punctual train, arriving on the beat. Then we go Tokyo Drift style, zooming with 2 notes per beat, eventually hitting ludicrous speed at 4 notes per beat. Segment 6, the rehearsal dinner, a walk down memory lane. The scene, before we bid adieu to day 2, let's recap today's matrimonial blend of scales and timing. Essentially, you'll run through the day's I do's and I don'ts once more. Geeky sidekick segment, Lego music notes, day 2 avatar. Now, time for some coding sorcery. Consider these musical notes as the DNA helix of your practice session. Music note. Whole, E, emphasis. Music note. Whole, G, argantuan. Music note. Whole, A, amazing. Music note. Whole, B, brilliant. Music note. Whole, D, delightful. Music note. Half, E, efficient. Music note. Half, G, good. Music note. Half, A, adequate. Music note. Half, B, irritable. Music note. Half, D, accent. Music note. Quarter, E, ephemeral. Music note. Quarter, G, limps. Music note. Quarter, A, abrupt. Music note. Quarter, B, reef. Music note. Quarter, D, art. That wraps day 2 here on CognitionChunks. If yesterday was about holding the bass as if it were a fragile newborn, today was about walking that baby and showing it the world. Or at least the world of E minor pentatonic scales. P.S. Why did the bass player get kicked out of the band? Because he was always flat. Now, keep practicing and prove that joke wrong. Face with tears of joy onward to day 3. Guitar.